Okay, this is an update video. Yeah, I'm in a different location than what I was before, so I'm in my bedroom this time instead of where I was before, so, well, things have happened with physically what I've been going through. Let's start where I mentioned last video about the urinary issue. I went and seen a urologist, the urologist that the doctor recommended, the one who's here in Utah, the one who's prescribing me the prescriptions. It's Rick's Lucanar. If you don't know who she is, she's an advocate. I could say she has a bunch of awards in like transgender health, and one of the awards I know she has one is the Utah Education of Transgendered Health. So she's really, really good about everything transgender and learning new things. So, hormone replacement therapy and all that. So she's prescribing me the prescriptions. Then, what I can say is she recommended a urologist that she sends all of her transgender patients to. Some other patients that aren't transgender, because she's also an OBGYN. So other than that, so he sees transgendered patients. So I seen him and had all the tests and examinations done, and he figured out I have a weak Kegel muscle. So he prescribed me to do Kegel exercises, 40 to 50 a day. Sometimes I do more. So the thing is, he also asked if I wanted to do prescription or if I wanted to do herbal. So I said herbal. So he recommended quercetin, I think that's how it's pronounced, if I can find it, which is extremely hard to find, and azo. So he recommended those two, and I found the azo, so I'm taking that now with everything else. So, and it seems to be getting better, but I still have some issues still, but it's less than what it was before, and it's getting a lot better. And he was explaining to me that that most transgender patients, like people that see him, are there to have an orchid, like their testicles removed. So he was telling me that it can help resolve the issue if my testicles are removed. It can help resolve the urinary issue, and that the prescription I'm on can also cause the issue. So they're looking into it so that the insurance would pay for it. So I'm hoping that we can get the insurance to pay for it. Hopefully the whole thing, but as much as possible, because if I can get that done, that would be a blessing in itself. And one step further, to have the whole surgery done. But if I have that done, I won't be able to have children ever. So that's a little issue I have. Just, having children or not. So going with the treatment, and I have an appointment with him next month. No, in next month I have the appointment with Lucanar. Then I have an appointment with him in January, 2 months from now. Yeah, in 2 months. So, so next month when I see the doctor get my prescriptions refilled and whatnot, there's a few things I need to explain to her, because what I've been feeling, the whole entire thing with seeing the urologist and the surgery and having all that done, another issue, how towards the beginning of the year, like the middle of the year, how I've been wanting my breasts 1 to 2 cup sizes bigger. Well, I got the one size bigger, but I'm still wanting one more size. I still want that other size. I went from a C cup to a D cup this last year, and I've been trying my hardest to get to that double D. When I figured out about sister sizing, then I realized that all C cups aren't the same. So where I wanted my breast was a 36C, which my band size was a 32, so it'd make me a double D. So that would be 10 inches bigger than my waist. So, and that's where I want a large cup size bigger and be done there, because the triple D is too big for my body. I know I've made my breasts look like that. A double D is perfect. It's not, it looks almost a little too big, but it's perfect. So, and I want them to be all natural from hormones. So, yeah. And body hair wise, I can say my leg hair really hasn't been doing anything. My underarm hair, same thing, really not changing. The hair down there though, because when the last video, how I said I stopped shaving down there purposely to see how the pattern is and how the hair is growing and whatnot, to see if the hormones are changing it, then I noticed the left side, this side, left side, towards the top, there, like where the top and the side right here meet in that triangle shape, like going like this. Yeah, it'd be like this. It's not quite in a triangle shape, and it's not fully male and it's not fully female shape. It's in between. So it's kind of like, yeah, then I noticed that where the points are on this side and this side for the top of the triangular shape, like how my ring is that triangular shape, like here to here, the top, where those points are, is up higher than the rest of the hair on top. It's kind of, I can say, angled like this instead of rounded. Like it's more like kind of angled. Then there's some new hairs trying to grow on this side. I noticed there are hairs on the right side trying to form the rest of that triangular shape for that rest of it to go to the point instead of being on a weird angle. I noticed there are hairs there, but they're really fine and thin and almost clear. It's hard to see them. So I noticed they're slowly starting to come in. And hopefully that can finish. Then it'll be in the female range and I won't have to worry about that. But anyways, that is a change that's kind of a little different right now. So, and hormone wise, been up and down emotionally. So, and I've noticed one thing I mentioned last video, it was the pheromones. I'm talking about this because, like, the pubic hair down there, how I mentioned that, and I'm talking about this other part, the pheromones, because I don't hear any trans woman or trans man, for that sake, explain these things or talk about how it's changing with them. Because, like, the hair down there is kind of changing, and my pheromones, I can say. down there really hasn't changed much. It's more sweet, I can say. It's not fully guy, it's not fully female, but it's kind of like in between, I can say. Like, the pheromones make it smell down there in my chest right here when I sweat, like working out or something. And it's because how I mentioned in a video a long time ago how it smelled like a chimichanga. Yes, it doesn't. It's more just like a very mild sweet smell right here. Then my underarms, because what pheromones do, when your progesterone's higher, the pheromones are higher, more in your system. So I've noticed that has, like last month, how I mentioned, it's doing the same thing this month, how the progesterone's higher, so that smell is a lot more. And then I keep, every now and then, I'm like, what's that smell? I'm like, oh yeah, it's me. Because I keep, and it's like, the best way I can describe it is when you first walk into a really good Mexican restaurant, that smell of the food and everything, how that, like a really good Mexican restaurant, and a really good food smell. Like, I don't know why, but it smells like that. So, combined with my deodorant, this one is what I use. This one's the one I'm currently using until I use this one. Then they changed the packaging to this one. This is the new packaging and whatnot, but it's the same thing. But anyways, the thing is, with those put together, like that smell from my underarms and the smell of the deodorant, because this deodorant's more like a citrus smell, like really good orangey citrus smell that works really good with my body. So both combined together is like, it smells so good you can practically eat it. So I'm like, this is like, my body's like being a tease to me. It's like when I'm just sitting there or doing something, like, what does that smell? Oh, it's me. It's my pheromones making it smell that way, like a Mexican restaurant. It's kind of not like fair that my body does that, and just makes me like, It's like, really? It's just kind of annoying sometimes, because it makes me want to, yeah, like a hankering for Mexican food because of it. So, I don't know what to do about that. But anyways, yesterday I had an issue down there, the left and the right side, the testy, how when we tug, we put them up either in the cavity or if we're able to, or over the cavity where they were before puberty and all of that. Yeah. If you went through guy puberty. And yeah. But anyways, the left side started hurting for some reason. Then it just became uncomfortable. Then the right side, and it just kept going back and forth. I'm like, this is not good. It just was making me dysphoric. It was affecting my gender dysphoria, and it was just affecting my emotions and my anxiety a little bit. And so I'm like, it would be better to have the surgery and not have this issue. So it sucks. The discomfort's gone away, so. And other than that, just dealing with stupid things throughout life. Like, I had 2 people ask to be my boyfriend. It was one of my friends and one of my subscribers. You know who you are. Yes, you know who you are. It just threw me off. I was like, oh, okay. It was just, but I'm attracted to girls. I always have been. So any girls who are interested, any females, please, I'm here, single still. So other than that, nothing really else has changed. So just waiting till my next appointments and see what everything's going on. And yeah. So until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe. And click the link in the description for my blog. Because if you haven't seen my blog, there's some new stuff I put up. Like jewelry and stuff I made. Yeah. So, any questions or comments, just ask. And I will do my best to answer them. So, until I do whenever my next video will be, just comment, rate by giving me a thumbs up, and subscribe. And click the bell notification when you subscribe. Like if you subscribe and you get the notifications. Because I noticed the bell won't be there if you're not subscribed. But if you are subscribed, the bell should be there. So click that and you get notified. And yeah.